welcome to a Scrying and Spirit Message Tarot reading with Steph. Hello, welcome. My name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for a little scroll story today. We're going to utilize the scrolls, scrying for shapes and symbols that may speak to our senses. We'll add on tarot and oracle. And of course, we also have Ghost Tube kick in for any audio editions from the afterlife that may further add to our abstract and ancient auric adventures. Overall, pleased to receive or release freely. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. Thank you for your time, attention, and awareness, your likes, shares, subscribes, and views, as your perspective and presence is powerful and truly appreciated. So thank you. And before we get going, again, just as I'm learning new mics, or this at least new mic, because I like the arm room. I'm very animated. So bear with me if it sounds like poop. Okay, I'll get better, or I'll ditch it. All right, let's just go. Let's just dig in. Okay, let's grab the scrolls. This is an open old soul scroll message. If you head to the home screen of the channel, I'm doing my best to organize. It's kind of like cleaning out the closet, right? And like organizing stories or longer content, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and scroll stories are a little shorter, all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, here we are. Take a nice deep breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of anyone here at any time, may we all meet the message. All right. You know the drill as well. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below, drop an emoji, or keep to oneself. I get it. I get it. I got you. I got you. Nope, I'm going to turn you, keep you there. All right. Are you ready? Something about sleeping. Somebody might be having interesting dreams. I'm seeing the Mothman. I think it's the Mothman anyway. Okay, so there's something like at the end of my bed that kind of looks like upon first glance, it's like, woo, Mothman style, but it's this spirit that comes up. These are eyeballs. Like imagine if the eyeballs were in the eye and you could see like the little veiny, grossy things. And it's something about seeing eye to eye. And I don't know if it's these two different figures. And then look at even these E's, eye to eye. But these two would be back to back. I feel like I'm sleeping with one eye open. What is this all about? Okay, so one rabbit hole is, first of all, there's Cupid here. If the symbol or Cupid means anything to you, if you have a loved one in spirit, partner, whatever the case is, and it's like seeing eye to eye, like universes, because there is some sort of commitment here. So you might have a partner in the hereafter, and it's like trying to merge, like the rings that we utilize to symbolize said connection coming together, but it's like eye to eye of the environments. And I can see you, and I think sometimes you see me, but I'm aware if I place myself in the spirit form, I understand it can be startling. And I feel like this is it's something I'm trying to balance out with you together. But there's also this understanding that maybe you've seen, felt, or heard other things growing up or in your life. So it's like the building of trust that this is who they say they are, or you get used to this communication. I hope this is making sense and I'm doing it some form of justice, because it's like I can see you. I can see you. And I think sometimes when you see them or get an air of it, it could be like you don't believe it, or it's so startling it like shuts something down really quickly. Like it's going from, oh, it's this spirit kind of rising up, to it's the Mothman. or, it doesn't have to be the Mothman. Excuse me. It's just something that we would associate with fear. Okay. Interestingly enough, how when I brought this scroll up, because I can see it differently with the lighting in there. So there's this band or singer artist called Witches. He's very fun. But nonetheless, some of you might also, this kind of feels like a scary message. And now I'm wandering into like scary land. The man with the black hat or something like that. I recall seeing him when I was young in my parents' hallway. Hmm. Double Dutch. There's all this. There's a warrior in here as well. Don't. They're at the sides of my bed. Now, I want to take note as I'm stepping into this. While I'm seeing it as a bed, I think this bed for some might be, if you're here, the sleep state. And for others, you notice it like the comfort zones. Like the bed is the comfort zone. Do I want my foot dangling at the end of the bed? Boy, so brave. So brave. But it's a comfort zone. And I protect this comfort zone. Yeah, there's all these characters and creatures here that are a little, they verge on scary, because I love me spooky versus scary. Eerie is cool, but here we are. But I'm trying to see eye to eye on someone or something, is our environments are merging. And if it's not your partner or somebody that has passed, and my condolences, because you guys are working through this. It's almost like I'm sleeping in the bed that we once shared, and maybe you smell them. Like, so different sensory things are going to come in to build and establish trust with you. And if you are having nightmares or, very unsettling dreams at this time, they are trying to work their way through so that you will be able to absolutely 100% be able to differentiate them from any other mind monsters, is what I want to call them. Double Dutch thing. Shaman of birth and hunter of abundance. Because I do feel like I'm a little bit, okay, bursting out of a comfort zone. A comfort zone. Something interlocking like playing double Dutch. And that's in the Cave of Ice there. I'm going to leave that there. And that warrior feeling is right in here. There's also something about seeing Okay, thank you. I'm going to say it this way, seeing infinity and beyond. I don't know, maybe this isn't an opportunity, personal, professional, corporate, creative, romantic, platonic. Because it's like there's almost like if you've ever seen the show American Gods, and I think it was the Jinn, he has like flames for eyes. And I'm seeing this flame in here and in here. But it's like something's coming together, and I'm seeing the infinite possibilities in situations. And I'm able to drill down to a comfort zone. And then it's like I go beyond that just enough. And it's only just enough because I know then that will be a place to move from for more. Oh, did I butcher that? Hopefully not. It's like my comfort zone's being broadened and birthing more. Now, suddenly, as I'm in this, I am now this energy coming out. And I think the lighting allowed it better to see it here. Yeah. See these dots here, and it's all very white. There's also like either somebody knows something, or white witch, again, or white spirit form. They are working in harmony. It's like these are me, I, you, we, me. In this situation. Is there another rabbit hole? No, it is of I, you, we, me. Okay. And this is coming towards me like pearls. And this is me coming out of my comfort zone, a bigger comfort zone, broadening. It's like getting a new comforter, or going from a single bed to a double bed to a queen size bed to a king size bed to, what is it, like an Alaskan or California king, to a futon. Like there's all these different sleepscapes. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Hmm. Cave of Winds is spirit of family. Look at all this spirit.
Russell.
Hi, Russell. They could also be those pearls that were here. Might see them here. In the Cave of Winds of my mind. They're lining up, or you're very aware. It's like, imagine being in this bed and everyone, again, I feel like I'm using that term everyone and what we might define that to mean or be.
Close.
But that is how I'm also seeing infinity. Everyone is infinitely everyone. So I'm being asked to acknowledge the infinite interconnectedness while I'm in this comfort zone, awake or sleeping, or different states of consciousness, whatever the case
Where?
is, and be able to start to like almost like organize and line. That's why these Cupid warriors are here, because it's like, in order for me to communicate I, you, we, me, or there needs to be some sort of organization so that there isn't an overwhelmingness that creates the shutdown. It creates a connection and a fluidity. Cave of hearth fires in the heart.
Finish.
Spirit of love. Because I do all this family love. Seeing, okay, so back to that storyline. Yep, okay, poke that in. Partner that has passed, family member, everyone. If somebody has a family member that is preparing to cross the threshold, please know that everyone else, infinitely everyone else, but that infinite interconnectedness is in a few. It's like you're going to feel them around. They feel them around as they're preparing to move forward or move on, whatever wordage you would like. Also, there's a birth being prepared if somebody's preggers, or you're adopting, or surrogacy, welcoming in a new pet. Some people have, like, it's preferred to have furry family members, and it's just so much love there. There's so much love. There's also like this shepherd of servitude as well, and then other times it seems more warrior like and protective in
Cemetery.
nature. For the message for somebody specifically that has somebody already in the hereafter, they're like lining up rose petals like a road, as this connection is clearing up in the eyes, like seeing eye to eye, heart to heart, eye to eye, heart to heart. In the Cave of Rivers is Dancer of Inspiration. So there is absolutely somebody preparing at this time. It's okay. So yeah, I can see it so many ways. Oh my goodness. Can we drill it down? Okay. Preparing to cross, and all of this burst of light is all these family members. It's the everyone, right? It's the everyone in some, I don't know. It's a very weird feeling to express. But it's really nice. It's just a lot, and then I asked for it to be less a lot so that it's relatable. So there could
Janitor.
also be relatives there. And then likewise, I feel like I'm standing here, if this is more in like your spirit space of sleeping, it's like when you cross those states into the different sleep states and communicate with different family members, which could be from any plane dimension. It's like dimensional walking and talking, dimensional walking and talking. Okay, I want to put Mayan and Picasso, or like Inca, like something very indigenous that way, with Picasso. I want to put those two together.
He won't leave.
Hunter of Gifts. Okay, I kind of had a feeling. I'm just getting ready to close out here. Okay, so I got to wander into it's psychic sleep. This is what this is, and I apologize that it might have taken me a little bit of time to get here. Sorry, no, sorry. There's this, again, there's all these interconnected connections, and I have to drill down. I feel like this is kind of like the same thing here, seeing the infinite and then moving into and finding those points of reference. Thank you. Okay. So for somebody specifically, it's like psychic sleeping, and it's as though something in the sleep state, or an awareness that in the sleep state, your psychic abilities or work, teachings, learnings is happening in that realm. And it's preparing to kind of cross over and also into the wake, also into the waking state. But it's
Lady of the
mindful,
Night.
it's almost like a drip that has to happen or has been happening, and then it's just like one day. I kind of want to say it like a mutant. You might feel like a mutant. I mean, like superhero mutant. You know what I mean? Okay, whatever. Like a fun one. And it's interesting that Ghost Tube said Lady of the Night, because I did see her when I flipped over. She was right here. This way, it was very masculine, but it feels like that masculine energy again. I know you can't see it great in here. The scroll is very, very old. It's like the White Witch feel, and then over here, it's like the white light of masculinity with this dark feminine. It's really, again, this connection. Something about crooking the neck to look behind you, behind one, and Eye of the Eagle rising above the fray, because I think there's something about frayed family frequencies. But there's more. There's like infinite paths and infinite people. When I say people, I'm not talking about just
He
human
told
skin
me.
suits. We also spirit fam. Deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. It's in this sleep state or in an altered state of consciousness. Last but not least, we have Dust Devil moving out of stagnation. And this is in regards to something with a gift. If you feel like it's been a slow drip or something's been happening in the sleep state, kind of like sand. I keep seeing, well, there's dust here. Okay, so that would make sense. And it's coming into form. It's coming into form. It's just all of these pieces of sand are also rose petals. And when you're drawing from infinity as an option, like a shelf of cereals, it's like through trial and error. It's not even trial and error, it's just trial of finding your preferred ways and what you prefer, investigating infinity for what you prefer as communication tools to make commitments, and that also are enhancing to your connective tissues between the states that we currently refer to as consciousness, subconsciousness, preconscious, subconscious, superconscious. And as all this is happening, so I'm going to get ready to let you go, I promise.
Cigar.
There is a birthing of abundance and gifts, and also receiving gifts, because even in here, all the pearls, gifts, but they're sacred. They're like pearls. You have to go and find them, however, pearls are found. But that effort, that journey is so meaningful. And somebody here, whether it's your partner, somebody in spirit, or a spirit guide, or family in the frequency realms, they are very, very proud of you and very happy that you have taken your own journeys to find your preferred tools and allow them to change and grow. And that's okay, because as long as you're communicating it clearly.
Hagen.
Okay, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so, so much. I hope this will serve, inspire, educate, or entertain. I will see you on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and shorts are in between. Until then, members of the Secret Society, I see you all the time. So what's up? Bye. Easter egg card. Sky riding the fates with vanishing mirror. Man, this is amazing.